What's going on, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is hughwizzy and you're watching live and exclusive breaking news for the NS. hughwizzy against Aston Villa. It is 0-0. We've had a disallowed goal already chalked off. Let's bring you straight up to date. We are 17 minutes in, 18th minute. It is 0-0. Let's have a look at those lineups. We are currently watching Bukayo Saka down the left-hand side. He is whipped in across towards Aubameyang. And Arsenal are recycling the ball out wide again through Tierney to Saka, whose cross is way too wide. Okay, how are we all doing? Much love to your mothers for joining me. We've just got back from the kickoff. I hope you enjoyed today's show. We watched Manchester City against Liverpool. Très entertaining. And we've been treated to an entertaining start in this one as well, with John McGinn's lashing left foot shot in the 45th second of the game, finding the top corner, beating Bernd Leno, all ends up. However, Ross Barkley kind of in the line of sight of the goalkeeper, and VAR deciding that the goal should be chalked off. I'm not sure if it was actually for offside or if it was... he was in the line of sight. I'm not sure which one it was because I haven't got the commentary on. However, from what I can see, it looked like he was in the keeper's way. Perhaps offside as well. Not sure. Anyway, it is 0-0. We're in the 19th minute. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. And drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. If this video gets to 2,000 likes... we will be doing some weekend league live and exclusive late night weekend league tonight. Oh, tweet out the stream. Whoever's told me to do that, you are an absolute legend. Totally forgot to do that. Cheers, mates. Aston Villa versus the Os. Aston Villa, all up in their ass. Join me. We'll call it 90 more live. If you want to follow from your boy, all you got to do is go and retweet my pinned tweet. I will be following back 5 frauds very shortly. Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We've got snacks on board. Arsenal are... okay, what are we playing? Let's have a look. Oh, we're playing 3 at the back, are we? Okay. Gabriel, Tierney... and Rob Holding playing centre-back today. Mohamed El Neni again partnering Thomas Partey in the middle. Very happy to see that. Let me know what you thought of the game so far. I have missed bits of it. I've walked through the door, turned it on, and they are doing the VAR discussion. Aubameyang has done some beautiful work on the left-hand side with a couple of step-overs to beat Matt. Is it Target? Is that Matt Target? No, Matty Cash, sorry, not Target. Signing from Nottingham Forest. He was getting a bit physical on the Arsenal captain there, who looks like he's got a bit of a knock to his ankle as a result. He's been quite a good signing, Cash. However, good free kick for Arsenal in a quality position. I'll bring you over. It is about here in terms of where it's being taken from. We've got Willian and Bukayo Saka stood over it. I would imagine it's going to be Willian. Is it? Thomas Partey, Kieran Tierney and Hector Bellerin all standing around the edge of the box. We've got Gabriel, El Neni and Aubameyang in the middle. It's laid across to Kieran Tierney, who strikes it first time. And so he didn't hit it cleanly at all, and it has been cleared. Big game for Arsenal, this one, if only because we've made some progress after the little hiccup against Leicester by beating Manchester United at Old Trafford. And so far, so good for the club. They haven't really had any major slip-ups. I think a Manchester United win will cancel out, let's say, the hiccup or the hurdle that Leicester City have caused. So it's back to scheduled programming, and we've beaten the likes of Sheffield United, Fulham and West Ham so far, so this as important, especially seeing as they've just dropped off the little pace setter that they started with. Good to see Emilio Martinez back at the Emirates, the number 26. He's got a great record since he's moved. He's been brilliant, hasn't he? Saved a couple of penalties, kept some clean sheets, had them at the top of the table for a minute. Let me share this on Facebook. Okay, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section anyway. Let's get you involved in the chat. Let's see what you're thinking about the game, about the lineup, about Mikel Arteta's selection for the day. What can we say so far? I mean, I do worry about us getting caught on the break in the transition by Aston Villa. They're very quick to move the ball forward. They do take risks with their passing, with the likes of Barkley and McGinn. And Watkins is definitely capable of causing a problem or two. Here is Kieran Tierney, though, in the final third. He's beaten his man. He has tried to get the ball back into the box. And it has been cleared. 24th minute. Let's have a little say hello to these frauds in the chat. Alex Gregro says, what is a handball? What is an offside? What is football anymore? Here is Jack Grealish in Arsenal's box. Couple of sidesteps. Out to Ross Barkley on the left-hand side. He's found Target. Target back to Grealish. They're being very patient, trying to work something out here. And they have. Oh, that is a brilliant goal. That is a brilliant goal. I cannot believe what I've just seen, but Arsenal are officially 1-0 down. That one is not going to be offside or ruled out. Some very patient play on the left-hand side by Villa, working it between Grealish, Barkley and Target. And Barkley has found the beautiful through ball to open up the space for Target. Bellerin completely switching off. Beautiful ball across the face of the box from Target. It's an absolute peach of a delivery to the far post, and it's been tapped home by Trezeguet at the far post. Left-footed right across the danger zone. No one reacts. Saka can't get there in time, and Arsenal are 1-0 down. I haven't reacted massively to that because when I turned the TV on, Arsenal were going 1-0 down then as well, so I'd kind of accepted that. Villa deserved the lead here, right? Villa deservedly in the lead. Sad times. John Merrill, you are a massive, massive fraud, and you are much appreciated, so my son.
I'm so happy.
Let's hope that this picks up now and Arsenal can kick into gear, because we've had a warning shot and we've obviously not responded to that. It is now 1-0 to Aston Villa, who've made such a good start and a very balanced side, fearless going forward. Rob Holding is having to clear it again, but again, we've got Jack Grealish picking the ball up in her own box. And Arsenal really are under pressure at the moment. Tyrone Mings is in Arsenal's half. Whew. Another big call by Mikel Arteta, using that formation at home, employing this style, this tactic. How do we react now? Thomas Partey doing very well to win the ball back. Willian finds Lacazette. El Neni's going to push it out. No, he isn't. He's going to come back inside. He's going to push it out wide to Hector Bellerin on the right-hand side. Bellerin with Partey in support. Partey, who's made a good start to his time at Arsenal. He looks like he's very comfortable on the ball and whatnot, but he will feel the pressure already. Aubameyang dinking it in towards Willian. Here is Thomas Partey. Beautiful ball for Bellerin, who has given up on the run, I guess. Oh. Oh. So what do we think about Willian's time at Arsenal so far? couple of assists in his first game. Not really sure we've got exactly... I'm not really sure we've got anything different, actually, to what Chelsea fans told us we were getting. He is going to be good in fits and starts, isn't he, really? He's been largely disappointing. And the one thing positive I would say is he is very useful in and around the box in the final third with those short little passes to try and open space, to draw a man in. But his crossing and set pieces, which he seems to be given much of the responsibility, have left a lot to be desired. Alex Gregro says, clap, clap, clap for doing your job. But seriously, would you rather have Martinez? Is this Leno's last year? Leno is quite clearly not as comfortable with the ball at his feet. We can, that much is quite clear to see for all. But it is what it is. Arsenal have decided that is the path that they're going to take. I personally obviously would have kept the goalkeeper who's given you trophies, 2 trophies in a short space of time. He was the informed keeper. And if Arsenal have been complaining about a lack of funds, then by selling Leno, you obviously make more money, like 10, 15 million more. I don't know. It is what it is, though. We've got to support, as a fan, you've got to support the one you've got. Stats show that Arsenal currently have had 61% possession. I'm a little bit big over here. Shall I make myself a little bit smaller so that we can see the stats? There we go. 39% for Aston Villa. 3 attempts on goal. Actually, 1 shot on goal. 3 goal attempts. 61% possession, though. It's actually massively fraudulent, that, isn't it? Because it's 1-0 and it could have been more. Here we go, though, with El Neni. Long ball forward. He's going long ball. Sam Allardyce football. Incredible. Up to Aubameyang. However, Arsenal do win the second ball. Here is Lacazette. Playing quite deep. Trying to make something happen. Here's Willian on the right-hand side. Comes back into Hector Bellerin. Bellerin goes back out to Willian. And Willian has found Bukayo Saka with a clever little ball. Saka's cross nearly met by Aubameyang. Here is El Neni, who has found Aubameyang inside the box. Kieran Tierney will smash it across the face of the box. And it has been well blocked. Arsenal really causing all of the problems right now for Aston Villa. We're living in their final third. Here is Willian again, working well with Hector Bellerin, who dinks a cross in. Headed away by Matt Cash. And Hector Bellerin has conceded a foul on Jack Grealish. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Aston Villa causing problems. What is going on with that? Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Whew. Much love to everyone who is new in the stream. I can see there's plenty of you freeloading frauds in the building. And much appreciated, though, to everyone who has actually liked the video. It really does help the channel to grow. And we grow together. We've got a nice little family in the Discord as well. If you ever want to join the chat, you're looking for some football friends, they are constantly in there, creating content and keeping the banter alive. There are plenty of fake scores in the chat. The real score you can see on your screen. It is pretty much 20 seconds ahead of my footage, actually. The TV is on 32 minutes. Over here I'm on 31:44, so I'm about 15 seconds behind, really. But Arsenal are really struggling, I've got to say. We're not really making anything happen through Lacazette. Aubameyang is getting on the ball, but hasn't really been alive. Gabriel has cleared it long, but there is genuinely no Arsenal player in Aston Villa's half. And Villa can feel quite happy about the way that they've gone about their business so far. They are confident on the ball, not afraid to go forward. And again, they're trying to make something happen. Here is Ross Barkley, challenged by Aubameyang, and mate. Okay. Why does Willian start? Says hello, hello. Alex Thomas Knowles, much love to your mother. How you doing? George Topazoglu says currently eating a croissant. Beautiful. Goated says Arteta is a flipping fraud. Hugh, I'm telling you, mate. Well. I think that's a bit of a... I don't know, man. It's a bit disrespectful to call him a fraud. He's learning on the job for sure. There are going to be mistakes along the way. And yes, I don't think everyone's happy with this three at the back. But, you know, I think if he can get the results, you can't really argue with it. For entertainment, it's not something that you really want to work with. But he's working with limited tools, or, you know, kind of bang average tools. Thomas Partey's been intercepted there by Silva, who has played it out wide to Trezeguet, the number 17, on his left foot, takes a little pop shot, and Bellerin has blocked it. Really are under pressure, under the cosh. Trezeguet causing problems. I think he could have looked for a pass there. And Villa have got about 10 minutes to get through before they can come into the half 1-0 up. Mings so far forward, ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, no respect whatsoever, and they just know that Arsenal really aren't. Oh, that is a ridiculous ball into Grealish over the top. Beautiful block by Gabriel. Gabriel's been fantastic so far. So young, and he looks like Arsenal's best defender. He's shaking his head at the rest of the frauds who he's playing with. Grealish drags himself away from his man nicely. And Gabriel's done very well to stop the shot because that was going on target as well. Leno. He's got his work cut out today. It's a corner for Aston Villa. 35th minute. Whipped in by Ross Barkley. Kind of driven flat corner. Didn't beat the first man, but they have done well to maintain possession. And Emilio Martinez comes forward to collect. Trey McCracken says, Hugh said you can't argue with the results for Arteta, but he was the first to criticise Emery during that 20-something game unbeaten run. Yes, you're right. Yes, you're right. Thank you for giving me the credit for being the first to call out Emery for being a massive fraud. You're correct. If you actually watched the video where I introduced Emery, I warned you in the last 3 minutes. Hopefully you stayed long enough. The thing is, this is a slightly different scenario in terms of what the man can offer us. The first thing that I think he has working for him is the fact that he's been a player so recently, and he will understand, I think, the modern younger player especially slightly more so than Unai Emery, who struggled with big names at the likes of PSG. Now in Russia as well did struggle. What Arteta has on his side, I think, is it's the communication. It's his ability to speak a whole number of languages, 5 languages, I think. And therefore, I have more confidence that he is going to be able to translate his ideas to players who, you know, are going to need a helping hand. This is a process. This is going to take a couple of years, mate. It's not going to be overnight. So I'm not jumping out of the pram just yet. However, we have already spoken about the style. We have already said we're not as creative as we perhaps could be. And that hasn't changed, despite the fact that we've beaten Manchester United. You could argue we've beaten a slightly lacklustre Manchester United side, and it may well not be that much to write home about. It is in terms of the history, of course. However, Hector Bellerin is about to... Oh, he's cut past his man beautifully. He's actually won it back again. Oh, tried to pass it across into the path of Aubameyang, but intercepted. Decent opportunity for Hector Bellerin there. Good defending as well. He was probably close enough to have a dig, but he has decided to look for the pass. However, here are Aston Villa again. Jack Grealish drifting down this left-hand side with a very, very poor pass, to be fair. And easily intercepted by Rob Holding. Hector Bellerin going back to Tierney, who has gone back to Bernd Leno. And Arsenal patiently passing out of the back through Thomas Partey now on the left-hand side, with Saka darting forward into space and finding Aubameyang. Aubameyang with, who's he got in support? Thomas Partey is back there. And we've got to go backwards. That is part of the problem. How do we unlock this Aston Villa defence? It has been done before this season. However, that's a great ball from Willian in towards the danger zone. No free kick given for Arsenal, even though Saka has gone down. Here is Aubameyang on the edge of the D. Tierney. Aubameyang whips in across towards Lacazette, who was kind of sandwiched between two centre-backs there and dwarfed so that he couldn't jump. Must have been, or must be a frustrating game for Lacazette so far. It's been quite a physical battle for him between him and Mings. William working very hard to keep possession. Arsenal having to go back to do so, though. Gabriel out wide to Kieran Tierney. Tierney, beautiful left-footed pass into the path of Aubameyang, who has got Saka in support. He's played it into Saka. Oh, beautiful, smashed across the face of the box, and it's Martinez who saved it so well. Here is Partey. Partey shoots high and wide. Really good from Arsenal. Aubameyang linking up nicely with Bukayo Saka. The overlap was there for the taking. He's played it into the path of Saka, who smashed it across the face, and the tip wide from Emilio Martinez is what's taken it out of the path of Lacazette, who was there waiting. Martinez. Alex Gregro saying, what game isn't tough for Lacazette? Très intéressant. Tom Snack is in the building. How you doing, Tom? Much love to your mother for getting involved. He says, how the F is Willian starting over Pepe? Is Arteta under pressure from an agent named Kia? What the F? What is Willian doing that Pepe can't do better? I want everyone's thoughts in the comments. What does Pepe have to do to get a starting place? He does seem to be scoring goals and getting assists whenever he starts. He does seem to be playing well in the cup competitions. And I know that is a drop-off in terms of the level of the football, but he's a £72 million man. And he said recently in an interview that he's going to need time to bed himself in at the club. How long does he need? How long do we have? 800 fraudulent thumbs in the building. In towards Lacazette, who is headed it over from about 6 yards out. Beautiful cross from Kieran Tierney. Left-footed from the left-hand side. He's curled it. Whipped cream. Saka out to Tierney. Tierney. He is... Mate, that is the most perfect cross that you could ever do. Oh, how has he not put that on target? How has he not hit the target? Where's DJ? Where is DJ? DJ, are you here? Are you here, mate? DJ, shall I have a little word? Can I have a little word, mate? Huge opportunity for Alexandre Lacazette there as Tierney whipped the ball into the far post and Lacazette just headed it over. I mean, you're taught as a kid to head it down into the ground. You've got to hit the target as an elite baller. And Arsenal really have got to take their chances and be more clinical because they have been so few and far between so far. Here is Gabriel working with Rob Holding from the back. Kieran Tierney pushing very high up now. Arsenal really playing two at the back with El Neni and Partey kind of sitting. Here is Hector Bellerin again pushing very high up the pitch. Thomas Partey darting forward, and a beautiful crossfield ball into the path of Tierney again on the left-hand side. Here is Tierney who finds Aubameyang. Aubameyang back inside to Thomas Partey, who dinks one across, looking to find Aubameyang, who may get there on the second ball. Has done. And that is great defending by Aston Villa. And again, they can come free with Douglas Luiz. And a long ball. I mean, the long ball into Watkins has done brilliantly there. He's done brilliantly. He is quite tall. He is quite strong. He's quite fast. He's worked himself into that position. All they've done is a long ball into him. He's used his chest to bring it down, strength to hold his men off, and he's won himself a foul high up the pitch. That is top quality centre forward play from Oliver Watkins. Olivier Watkins, my son. Incredible. £26 million signing, I think. And I've got to be honest, that's better centre forward hold up play than we've been seeing from the Arse so far. So we will give them the credit that it deserves. Here is Aston Villa's free kick, whipped into the danger zone. It is out wide on the right hand side now. Matty Cash's cross is headed away by Tierney, but Douglas Luiz has played it back into McGinn. McGinn has beaten 2 men, 3 men, and found Barkley. I mean, how he just spun Thomas Partey and El Neni with one swift little scoop turn there. Brilliant from John McGinn. Douglas Luiz with a long ball in towards Watkins again, who this time didn't get up for it. And Watkins, little personal battle there between him and Tierney. Tierney's done well to win the ball back, but Villa are dominating this. Sorry, lads. They're dominating it. Very, very happy to go back. Mings, Martinez, happy to play the ball around for a second. Good game management from Dean Smith's side. He's got to be delighted. What a start to the season they've had. Alex Gregro says, why doesn't Grealish play for England? I think it's because Gareth Southgate doesn't like him. I really don't understand it. It's just quite a weird one. He seems to prefer Mason Mount right now anyway. Gangstar 1994 says, Lacazette is finished. He misses a sitter every game. Let me know your thoughts on Lacazette. Antoinette McConville says, shout out Hugh. Much love, Antoine. Shout yourself out as well. 510 says, why the F has John McGinn turned into Neymar? Incredible. Hayla Mateus says, Fofana had a massive game for Leicester today. Arsenal picked the wrong central defender from Saint Etienne. Wesley Fofana has been doing little bits for the under-21s for France as well, as actually has Matteo Guendouzi. But yes, William Saliba, he's obviously been grieving because he's lost his mother recently, so we've got to give him a little bit of time, maybe be a little bit more patient and hope that something does happen soon, because we all are excited to see him. We've spent a lot of money there, 30 mil on a player who I guess Arteta wanted to send out on loan for the season initially, hasn't been able to do that, and as a result people have been getting impatient, especially when you're seeing the likes of Shkodran Mustafi brought back into the setup. And so many centre-backs injured, you would think that the opportunity would have shown itself. Here is a corner for Arsenal, though, with Willian again on it. Willian, this time, beats the first man, but the second man is an Aston Villa man as well. And there you go, all the way back to Bernd Leno. Bernd Leno looking long to find Willian, and he can only find an Aston Villa head. His distribution is... it's not in question right now. It's not amazing, in my opinion, but and that was probably a good example of it not being amazing. But yeah, long ball football from Arsenal. Is that what we're doing, or are we going to go down the left-hand side again? Come on, lads. What have we got here? We look a little bit void of ideas. That is something I will say about the club. There's obviously a style that they've been told. What is that? No, you've just made that up, haven't you? A little dink in to the box from Rob Holding. That definitely wasn't part of the plan. You just get the feeling a lot of the time that there's a simple set of instructions that they've got to follow, And that is the plan, really. As it stands, Aston Villa are more than comfortable with that plan. And we are into injury time in the first half. I've just got a stat that's come up on the screen which says that the fewest touches in the match have been taken by John McGinn, who's had 13, 11 touches for Oliver Watkins, only 8 touches for Alexandre Lacazette. We need to get him more involved in the game, especially if he's not going to be hitting the target and offering the goals. He does get involved physically, Lacazette. You can see there is a lot of effort there. Kieran Tierney, though, drifted in field and he's just kind of tripped over the ball and has lost it. Villa will try and counter. Long ball from target out wide towards Douglas Luiz, but Saka can pick up the deflected interception. Partey out wide to Willian. Willian, can he get a ball into the middle or is he going to go back to Bellerin? It is back to Bellerin. Bellerin will dink one into the far post towards Aubameyang. And that is half-time. The half-time whistle has gone. It is Arsenal 0, Aston Villa 1. It's been given as an own goal. Bukayo Saka. I guess he was trying to stop it going in, wasn't he? Trezeguet would have finished what was a fantastic ball across the face of the box by Target from the left-hand side. Lacazette missing Arsenal's best opportunity with a point-blank header, which he blasted over the top with that balding, fraudulent scalp. Lacazette, where does he rank in terms of strikers that you've seen play for this club? Because when he signed for the club, I remember there were high hopes, weren't there? There was, talk of why didn't we do this earlier? What's Wenger been waiting for? Well, perhaps we really did miss the boat. He's yet to score. I mean, how many goals has he got for Arsenal? Has he got more than 10 goals in a season for Arsenal yet? I feel a little bit disrespectful by asking that, but I'm not sure that he has. Lineups. Laka. Okay, no, that's disrespectful. Yeah, 14 goals in his first Premier League season for the club. 13 goals in the following season. 10 goals. Okay, and he's got 3 and 6, but it was 3 and 3, wasn't it? It's quite clear that he is the kind of Firmino of Arsenal, isn't he? He's going to get a lot of stick for not scoring the goals, and ultimately he is there to score goals. So as much as I want to say, there's more to it than that, the fact of the matter is that ultimately we need those extra 15 goals. Otherwise, you just clogging the system up by hogging Aubameyang's place up front. Do you know what I mean? Incredible scenes. Anyway, let's switch you over to the old Twitter. I'm going to follow back a couple of these frauds. Much love to everyone who's got involved in the chats. If you have liked the video, you are massively appreciated. And Saiti Samir. Hopefully I've got that right. Much love to your mother for getting involved, my son. James 4, AFC. Oh, what was that? Was that a Lord of the Frauds? No? Lord Farquaad. Yeah, okay, you can get in. Ben McKinnell and Joe Joick. Much love to your mothers for getting involved. You are hugely appreciated. It is half time. Let me know your player ratings. Let's go through them. Let's go through them man for man if we can. Bernd Leno. Has he made any saves? Made one save from what I can remember. He's not to blame. He's not to blame. Who is to blame? Fallen asleep on the left-hand side. Hector Bellerin, slightly flat-footed he was caught, wasn't he? Brilliant play by Aston Villa, though. So patient on the left-hand side. It's the kind of thing you used to see from Sheffield United last season. Really working the ball well, overlapping players, 2-3, creating problems, and a man over. Found a little bit of space, Target slipping in behind Bellerin and smashing it across the face with his left foot. Saka did well to get back at all, I think. Made some kind of challenge, but massively fraudulent, if you ask me. It's not been amazing from Thomas, to be fair. I don't know that we couldn't help him a little bit more, maybe, by creating a 3 instead of leaving these kind of 2. And they're sometimes on their own, because they are drawn out here and there occasionally. Willian, what do we think? I'm going to come to you in the chat and see exactly what you're saying. HJO says, I am sick of seeing Willian playing week in, week out. S9 Dragon saying, my eyes are bleached watching Willian. I mean, Willian is not winning many fans out here, is he? I think it may well be time for Pepe. Is it time for Nicola? Is it time for Reece Nelson to even get an opportunity ahead of Willian if he carries on performing at this level? We were warned. Chelsea fans warned us. They told us, you're going to get a player who's going to be good once every 8 games. When he's good, he's very good. How often is he good? Is he that bothered? I think it's harsh to say he's not bothered. It just hasn't happened for him just as of yet. However, it is very questionable why he is consistently starting over Nicola Pepe, who, if we have a look at his recent games anyway, well, let's go back from here. Scored against Sheffield United. Did he play 89 minutes? That's the Ivory Coast. So he's playing minutes for Ivory Coast. He's got 2 in his last 3 games. No, he's got 2 in his last 2. He's got 2 in 2. I know it's Dundalk and Mulder, but have we bought a £72 million Europa League player here? Is that what we're doing? A cup guy? We're just going to play him in cups? I hope not, anyway. He has got 1 Premier League goal in his 6 appearances so far this season. I'd be interested to know how many starts that was. I really hope that it happens. I would love for it to happen today. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? It would be a great story if we were to come back from behind against Aston Villa through Nicola Pepe goals. T.E. White says, Lacazette has not been the same since Arteta benched him after Liverpool. Benching him seems to have made things worse and probably wasn't the best move. I think Arteta's done that a couple of times, if I'm honest. He has done that a couple of times. I think he did it with Bukayo Saka. Questionable decisions when you rewarded him by benching him. Lacazette against Liverpool. Nicola Pepe is another example. Lewis Morgan says we need to start starting William Saliba and in January sign a creative player and a new right back. Well, there are lots of rumours that Arsenal are in for an attacking midfielder in Schloboschley. So hopefully that does happen in January because it has been talked about for a minute. A lot of people very keen on this guy. He scores some incredible goals. He is creative, can drift in and out, but you know they all do, attacking players, don't they? So it'd be very, very good signing if they could get hold of him. Tom Snack says Pepe is going to come on with 20 minutes left and everyone will expect him to do magic. But the fact is that Willian is shite. And 20 minutes is not enough. 20 minutes has got to be a frustrating amount of time for a footballer as well, because ultimately, if you imagine in the 45 minutes that Alexandre Lacazette played that half, he's touched the ball 9 times. So you're looking at touching the ball once every 5 minutes, ultimately. And that could be less. for Nicola Pepe. You just never know. Hopefully he can make something happen. Hopefully he gets the chance. Young King says, get him out. I can't take this defensive football. Wow, incredible. They want him out. I don't know about out. I do think that he's going to have to try something to make use of the attacking prowess that we have got. We've got so many good attacking players that are capable of getting us goals. Willian is capable of getting goals. And assists. Saka, Aubameyang, Lacazette, they're all capable of getting goals. Well, Lacazette is capable of getting goals, despite the fact that his header would leave you thinking otherwise. Okay, we've got some massive frauds in the building, have we? Oh, okay. Idle TV in the chat, spamming the chat. So we put spammers in timeouts. Yeah, family or not, yeah? You get your clock timed out if you come and run up your gums with the same message in the chat. Just so you know. All right, my son. Anyhow, yes, as it stands, you're correct. Aston Villa are being made to look like Barcelona, a little bit like Manchester United were made to look like a second-rate side from Turkey in the Champions League last week. A little bit like Manchester United were dominated by this quite distinctly average-looking Arsenal side last week as well. It has been hard for you, though, so I will allow you a little bit of banter. 26th in FPL, bro. 26th. Come on now. Right? Come on, bro. Fix up. Spectrum says Aubameyang is constantly hella wide. Yeah, hella wide when the play is in the final third. No one is making overlapping runs. Most creative players are the defenders, etc., etc. I have to agree. A lot of this is long ball football. It's usually coming from the likes of David Luiz or Gabriel Magalhaes, who's got that ability in his left foot to ping one over the top. And they have been looking for Lacazette or Bellerin in behind. It hasn't really happened, though, and it does seem a little bit like, what do they say? Long ball, Aubameyang and Inshallah, you know? Hopefully there is a little bit more to it than just the pattern of play going down the left or switching it across the left that we keep seeing. But I think it's interesting when you compare and contrast those styles that we see from Arsenal, who are very patient and quite slow in terms of the speed of thought, or the decision-making process is quite slow. When you compare that style to the likes of an Aston Villa, who it's very much instinct, it's very much let's go with the momentum, much like Wolves. It's 1-2 touch football at the very most. Let's try and make things happen, and you know, sometimes the ball will fall for you. I wish that Arsenal would take a little bit more risk like that. Who have we got next? We have Abby Singh, who says Willian will start performing on his last year of contract to earn an extension. That's what he always did for us. I think a lot of footballers are going to do that, mate. I think you'll find a lot of people in jobs in life will do that. They'll turn up when they know their position is at risk. However, he's not at risk anymore, is he? He's got a cushy little life who's moved. I wouldn't imagine he's even moved house. If he has, it would have been from one side of London to the other. He may well have just bought another house. He's certainly got the same business interests and ventures, like his restaurant with David Luiz and Kia Jurabshan. It's all very questionable, if you ask me. Murky waters. But look, I find it difficult to point the finger at, you know, this agent and that player without kind of exposing the whole of football. So we just deal with the fact that Willian is an Arsenal player now, and you're just going to have to like or lump the fact that he starts every game and will play until Pepe has been diagnosed with clinical depression because he doesn't play anymore. Yes, what can I say about that? Lee Chapman is in the chat. Much love to everyone who's in the chat. You're making the stream what it is, and you are massively appreciated.
I'm so happy, believe me. I'm so happy. Happy New Year.
I can see we've got 4,000 frauds in the building, and so many of you have smashed the hell out of the like button. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. It does help me out massively. We are on our way to 200,000 slowly but surely. We may well get there before... Well, we'll probably get there before Arsenal win the league. That much is for sure. It might be, you know, I used to laugh actually at Liverpool. Liverpool, oh, this club, wow. 30 years, what a wait. Incredible scenes. Most kids never knew them as the club they once were. The sad thing is that I have known Arsenal as that club. I think it's 17 years now. It will be pushing 18, I believe. Someone please do correct me if I'm wrong. It's going to take a couple more, isn't it? But this season is a huge opportunity. Do you not agree? Do you not think that this Premier League season so far has been nothing but madness? And the big clubs, they look gettable. They're conceding lots of goals. There are slip-ups everywhere. There are surprises here, there and everywhere. We've got change happening. Mikel Arteta is trying something. Here we go. My manager, okay. It looks like Danny Ceballos is coming on. What? Thomas Partey is going off. What? Okay, that's interesting. Thomas Partey, I'll be honest. You know I am. Not his best game. Not his best game at all. I am surprised at that. The new man, Thomas Partey, the 40-odd million pound signing, has been substituted at half-time, hooked off at half-time. And that to me is a big, big call from Mikel Arteta. If that comes off, he really will get the plaudits for it because he was losing the ball more than usual. His passing is usually bang on. It's a big signing. What does that say about the plan if we are chasing the game? Does he not have the confidence in Thomas Partey going forward? Has he had an injury or something? Scoop turn in his own box under pressure by Robert Holding. We are underway. If you want to line up your picture, it is 45, 25, 26, 27, 45, 29, 45, 30. Here we go then. 45 minutes to reclaim my sanity. Or are we about to plunge deep into the dark depths of Hades as Arsenal Football Club playing from right to left at the Emirates, at home, where we are expected to go and get it, where we will be expected to chase the game, and as a result, space will open up for Aston Villa, and that is precisely what they're looking for. Currently passing it patiently around. The Spectrums is in the chat. He says, Aubameyang is constantly hella wide when we play in the final third. No one is making overlapping runs. Most creative players are the defenders. Agreed. Whale Radio says, you have a number 9 on your back. You should be scoring. I have to agree. Whale Radio. Who is that? James Whale. Incredible. Rolling back the years. Arthur Brazil has said that Thomas Partey has torn something. Could be a thigh or a hamstring. He grabbed a thigh or a hamstring after he pressured McGinn for his chance. So it could be that Thomas Partey has been injured. Thank you for updating me in the stream. MH. You are massively appreciated as well. Much love, my Ohio brother. Grinding it out. Saving them pennies. I hear you. Michael S. says, how the F can he leave Willian starting every game, but he can't deal with Partey not having his best game? Well, I think we've just had clarification that Thomas Partey may well have an injury. However, Ross Barkley doesn't have an injury. He's found Trezeguet. Trezeguet has smashed it towards the goal and burnt Leno. Strong pair of hands. Brilliant play from Ross Barkley to again pick out number 17, the Egyptian Trezeguet, on the right-hand side. Jack Grealish darting forward. Barkley has done very well to make that pass. And Honestly, he could have gone to the far post again there because Grealish was appearing. It is a corner to be taken by Barkley. 48th minute. We're now in the 49th minute. Barkley with Grealish in support, short. He goes long though. It has gone in. Watkins flicks it on. And it is cleared by Arsenal temporarily. Picked up by Aston Villa though again. And the pressure really is straight back on Arsenal. Villa doing very well in possession. They're comfortable on the ball with Mings linking up with Douglas Luiz. Here we go. Young King says, sorry for being oh, Willian. Oh, that's a corner surely. Oh my God. Willian has just had a shot with his left foot, half volley. He's actually blasted it 25 yards wide. Aubameyang has curled one in towards Lacazette. It's headed away by Luiz. Oh. Lazy from Willian. The left-footed shot, he just kind of pulled it, hooked it, like he was trying to curl it to the far post. Like, yes. Mikel Arteta currently looking at an iPad, wondering what the next move is. Sasa S saying, Hugh, I have a dream that one day Aubameyang will play in the middle. I hear you. I wish myself that we would see him through the middle. It would be fantastic. He is an elite poacher, fantastic movement, speed of thought, good finishing. I don't know, he's better in the air than Lacazette is. He's a great striker. I don't know why we have tried to convert him into a winger. It's quite frustrating. Even though he does score goals from out wide, I hear it. Even though he does come inside quite a lot, you will find he is deeper than he has ever been before. Oh, we're looking to get blocked, are we? I see. DJ, you are a huge fraud. I see you. You were quick on that one. Wow. Unbelievable scenes. No, this guy's trying to get himself blocked as well. Love that. Arsenal putting pressure high up the pitch on Trezeguet with Saka. However, here is Dani Ceballos. First time that we've seen him on the ball this half, really. He goes square to Hector Bellerin. And I don't like this. He's drifted away, hiding behind players. I want you to show for the ball. Show for it. Come on, show for it. Okay. And he is... I see you, yeah? I see you, fraudulent Don. I don't like it when people hide. You need to show yourself, make yourself available. I want him to be the risk taker that I thought he was when he turned up. He was taking 25-yard pop shots with confidence, playing balls in between the lines. Oh, Watkins has absolutely bullied El Neni. And he's still going. He's gone past Willian as well. Finds Jack Grealish on the left-hand side. In towards Barkley. Ooh. Wow. Jack Grealish and Barkley working very well together. And Olivier Watkini. He's absolutely bullied El Neni there, and he's just skipped past Willian like he didn't exist. Lacazette is now hobbling. It looks like he may well have taken a knock himself. 52nd minute. DJ deserves a pay rise. Can we get some... what have we got? What kind of emojis can we give? Can we get some FA Cup trophies for DJ in the chat? DJ, beautiful work that you're doing, son. The Lord's work. I've got to say this is quite piss poor. I'm starting to get frustrated now. I am patient. I just want a little bit more intensity from the lads. If this is the plan, why... Leno is way too relaxed. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's push the pace a little bit. Let's try and make these guys work. They're trying to score the perfect goal a little bit of the time. That's what I feel. Here we go, though. Gabriel into Saka. Nice little one-touch pass from Saka to Tierney. Tierney has found Ceballos. Ceballos finds Tierney out wide again. Tierney is going to whip one in if he can. There's the cross. Cross the face, and it is cleared by Konsa. And that is what we're looking for. Nice pass from Dani Ceballos to find Tierney out wide. Again, Ceballos trying to point and control where Tierney is going. Saka. Ref. That's a yellow card, ref. That's a yellow card, ref. That's an elbow in the child's stomach, yeah? Sorry. Young King says, sorry for being this reactionary, but all I want to hear is the Champions League music once again. I hear you. This is all. We need it in our lives. You're not an elite Don if you can't sing that music. You're not an elite Don if you're tuning into football on Thursday nights. Thursday night is a freebie. I want to spend Thursday night with a ref. What? Is that a pen? Oh, it's a foul. Oh. That was so close to being a pen. Let's see. There's a... What? Okay, there's two fouls there, I guess. There's one kind of outside the box, just about outside the box. Yes, my clock is 50. I've got two clocks, yeah, but I'm following this one. 54:25. That's where I am. Willian has got a cross. This one low driven towards Tierney. He has found Ceballos, whose shot is curled wide of Emilio Martinez's post. Martinez definitely had that covered as well. Dani Ceballos, the Spanish midfielder, with the curling whipped effort. Willian, low free kick into Tierney, and Ceballos' shot well wide. It's about 10 metres wide, actually. 10 yards wide, maybe. Anyhow, Villa trying to break free here with John McGinn. 56th minute of play. Still 1-0 to Aston Villa as it stands. Let me know your score predictions, whether you think it's going to finish like this. Jacob Aldrich says, Hugh, Tottenham are contenders this season. Grealish has actually spun his man. Oh, what an effort. Leno, I think, has just pulled off the most unbelievable save from Jack Grealish's reaction. Let's go through this. Out wide. Slipped into Jack Grealish. Beautiful ball. The cutback to beat Holding. And Bernd Leno has actually tapped that wide with his fingertips, I think. Let's have a look at this again. The cutback from Grealish. Yeah, and Bernd Leno has reactionary save. Brilliant cat-like reflexes to force a corner. Grealish and Barkley patiently working out wide again. Aston Villa have whipped this one into the far post. And Aston Villa have got themselves another corner. Can you actually believe this? 1-0 to Aston Villa. 1-0 to Aston Villa! Aston Villa! Yeah! Arsenal, man. Oh, wow. Swear to God. Oh! They're looking at a possible penalty here. Ross Barkley. You've got a little bit of a scuffle going on in the middle. I don't think they're going to give it, however. Corner. Taken. And hit directly on the volley by Jack Grealish. It was blocked. Oh, mate. Arsenal are really under pressure here at home from Aston Villa. Yeah? Aston Villa are a serious team. They're a balanced side, hungry players who are looking to work for each other. They go forward, they try things, and they win the ball high up the pitch. It's very difficult to play against this lot. They really are a decent outfit, but they have been picked apart recently, so it is interesting to see that Arsenal are struggling to create many opportunities, if any at all. I can't actually remember Arsenal having a shot in this half. Have we had a shot in this half? Should we look at the stats? Statistics. We've had one shot on goal in the whole game, lads. Yeah. It's we know that Mikel Arteta has improved Arsenal defensively. That much is, it's for sure. That is for sure. Arsenal have got one of the best defensive records in the league. However, The fact of the matter remains that creatively we lack a little bit. We've got a lot of attacking players and we're not making anything happen. We don't score goals. We don't score goals. We're not scoring goals, lads. We've got Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, Willian, all these dons. We're not scoring goals. We're not a goal-scoring team. How much better is Emilio Martinez with the ball at his feet? Ocean Man, you are massively appreciated. What an absolutely huge fraud. He has said, Arteta is a fraud. Taking the piss, mate. Really enjoy your content, bro. I'm not sure what you mean there, man. Do you mean... Are you questioning whether Arteta is a fraud? Or are you laughing at people questioning whether Arteta is a fraud? Or are you laughing... Yeah, are you laughing at Arteta's fraudulence? I don't know. God, it's... Aston Villa are on the break again here through Luiz. He has found Oliver Watkins, who cuts back in, and the shot is blocked brilliantly by Gabriel Magalhaes. Arsenal again under the cosh. Trying to pass it out the back. Bernd Leno, get the ball out. We don't want you on the ball, lad. We don't want you on the ball, yeah? Pass it to someone. When you've got the ball at your feet, get it away from your feet by passing to someone. Don't dither. Don't start falling over it. Bloody hell. He doesn't really inspire much confidence when you're watching him at the back like that. However, we've done very well to make that happen, and Hector Bellerin can be found here on the overlap. It is Hector Bellerin to try and find Lacazette. Lacazette has been beaten to the ball by... Who's that? Target. Arsenal have won themselves a corner, though. Jacob Aldrich says, Hugh, Tottenham are contenders this season. They have two of the best attacking players in the world in Son and Kane. Also, Mourinho is world class. I think it remains to be seen whether Tottenham are serious contenders, mate. If only because, yes, the squad is definitely better. It's the best squad I've seen Tottenham have for a long time. However, it is a corner for Arsenal. I'll be back with that in a minute. Willian has dinked this one far post. Gabriel Magalhaes heads straight back down into the ground. It's outside of the area now with Ceballos to find Gabriel. Gabriel has played it in! Oh! Oh! Gabriel has played it low, driven ball in towards Robert Holding, who's taken a left-footed shot from about 8 yards out. And he has dragged it wide. Ceballos into Gabriel on the left-hand side, just outside the box. It kind of deflected off of the centre-back. And Holding gets a snapshot effort away, but can't get it on target, and Villa can break. Beautiful hold-up play. What a ball that was from Emilio Martinez to find Olivia Watkins, and Watkins' hold-up play is world-class. He's actually cut back to beat his man. He's found Ross Barkley! That's centre-forward. Lacazette, yeah? Lacazette, study Olivier Watkins. Study the Watkini, yeah? To learn how to be a centre forward, you'd have to grow. You'd have to be eating some Miracle Grow as well, wouldn't you? To just be able to do that. The strength, the first touch, to drop it down, to trap it, to push your man off, to turn, to get the pass away, to be making the run in, to cut back to beat your defender, to lay it back across for Barkley. He's doing a lot of stuff there. A lot of stuff. Very impressive from Olivier Watkini. Be nice if we could say that about Arsenal strikers, wouldn't it? Nice little bit of play. Here we go. Let's go, my boy. Here he is. Nicola Pepe. Arsenal's record... Who's this? Oh, wow. Lacazette in the mud. Eddie Nketiah is coming on to replace Alexandre Lacazette, I would presume. And it looks like Willian may well be going for Nicola Pepe. Here are the changes. 63rd minute. It is pouring down with rain. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang trying to play in Lacazette. Aubameyang has been fouled in the process, though. by Douglas Luiz. Wait. Here we go. Oh, I like that. I like that. If you watch that, Mikel Arteta, yeah, giving some little confident talks to Nicola Pepe before he comes in. It is a free kick before Eddie and Pepe come on. Listen to that. Look at those inspirational words from our Spanish leader, yeah? Look at that little bum slap. Oh, look at that cheeky little Ivorian bum slap. You get yourself in the mood. Here is Willian with his free kick, which is taken short. It's a free kick taken short to Dani Ceballos, who first time tried to dink one in, and it's just not even beating the first man. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful free kick. There's a ball in towards Aubameyang. He's got the pace to get there ahead of his man. However, he wasn't up for the 50-50, and Matty Cash was. He slid in to get the ball in there. Here we go. And we have got changes officially now. Willian off. 65th minute now we enter. Willian is off. Nicola Pepe comes on to replace him. Eddie Nketiah is coming on for Alexandre Lacazette. What are we going to see in terms of the style of play now? What are we going to see in terms of the press? Will the intensity go up? Will we be able to free Nicola Pepe on one of those delightful runs? Cutting inside onto his left. Here we go. Tierney and Saka on the left-hand side. Tierney whips one in. Headed away by Aston Villa. And again, they're playing... Ooh, they are dangerous on the break. I think they've got a little bit of confidence in the likes of Grealish and Trezeguet going out wide. It's a very good footballing side though, Villa. You can't knock this. They're very difficult to break down, and you know Arsenal have got to find an answer. El Neni out to Nicola Pepe. Here he is. Whips one in into the danger zone. Oh, danger already. That is better than anything Willian has done all day. Oh, incredible. Go on, Nicola. Pointing out wide to Hector Bellerin to where he wanted it. El Neni goes back inside though to find Dani Ceballos. It is still 1-0 to Aston Villa. Here is Tierney though. Tierney to whip the cross in. It doesn't... El Neni! Oh! Oh, Nenny's 25-yard effort has just struck Eddie Nketiah. I don't know if that was going in, but he definitely caught it very, very cleanly. Oh. Oh, my word. Can you believe that? Aaron, how you doing, mate? Aaron Avdugin says, Arteta has only managed 41 games for Arsenal. Do people forget how long it took Klopp to make his Liverpool side perform at the level they are? Indeed, it is a process. Trust the process. It's going to take some time. It's going to take backing. It's going to take windows. You can't complain about the likes of an Ole Gunnar Solskjaer not being backed if he's still getting over 100 million in a window. Who have they signed? Tayers, Van der Beek. Cavani's a free, isn't he? So we're not really counting that. Have they signed anyone else? No, he hasn't really been backed, has he? Look, you can't really complain if he has, though, over the past 2 years, been given hundreds of millions of pounds, if you aren't going to see the same at Arsenal with Arteta. There's no point in you throwing your toys out of the pram and saying, oh, this isn't working, this is... No, look. Thing is, this club have already shown us that they wanted an attacking player, and they didn't get that done. They've shown us a willingness to choose... whatever reasons it is to not involve the best attacking player that we've got in terms of creativity. So clearly it is going to take time. Clearly it isn't just, you know, a question of, well, he's got a year to get us top four. Well, no, he needs windows to create his team. He needs windows and backing and players who are actually committed to the cause. And there are still a few players at the club, of course, who, you know, it's questionable whether they should be. Eddie Nketiah is in! Nketiah! Pepe! Oh! Oh, he's off. Oh, no. Oh. Eddie. Oh, no. What's that? Ref. I mean, that is a yellow card, really. Oh, good God. Oh, it's unlucky. He's offside anyway. Eddie Nketiah set free. He's tried to lay out Pepe, and Pepe scuffed his shot. It would have been offside anyhow. We need a little bit more, though, lads. We need a little bit more from this lot right now. Honestly, intensity's got to go up a level. There are players walking around. That's not going to work, lads. That's not going to work. We've got 20 minutes against a Villa side who are starting to think about European football. Nicola Pepe out wide. On the right hand side. Comes back into Hector Bellerin. Hector Bellerin through ball in towards Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah does very well to win it back. Pepe has a shot! That's it. That's it. That's it. That's why you start him. Yeah? Into Bellerin. Beautiful. Eddie Nketiah. Fantastic. Much better than Lacazette. Much better. Much better. Sorry. Lacazette finished. You're done at it. You're done at it, bro. Eddie is a worker. He can run as well. And that is what we want. That you want those sumptuous left-footed curled efforts a la Mahrez, a la Robin, a la Messi, a la Salah, a la Nicola fucking Pepe. Yeah? Get your little bald Ivorian arse into the starting 11. What has he got to do? He's shown more potential, more promise in this 5-minute cameo than we saw all evening from Willian. The difference, Bukayo Saka's own goal and Nicola Pepe again set free. He has found Eddie Nketiah. The two of them are working very nicely. Lovely little back heel from Eddie Nketiah in. Oh, he's doing bits. I actually think he's doing bits. I actually think he's doing very well. There is a time for all of those who were asking for it. Huge apologies. I didn't realise you couldn't see that. Ross Barkley in the middle of the park for Aston Villa, working with Douglas Luiz. Luiz spreading play wide beautifully through Konsa as well. Here is Target. Overlap with Jack Grealish created. Back out to Target. Left-footed cross and Aston Villa win themselves a corner. Phil says Pepe has legitimately done more in 5 minutes than Willian has done in 5 games. Taki says, oi, Hugh, you fraud. Scroll up so we can see the time. Taki, you massive fraud. It's already been done. You need to catch up, my son. Mr. Manchester United says, Hugh, it's nothing to do with how much you spend. It's about spending it on what you need. And Ole was given players he didn't want. He wanted a CDM, a striker, and Jadon Sancho. Well, he got a striker because he's got Edison Cavani, who just scored in his debut. I don't know how Manchester United fans can be so ungrateful for getting the 3rd highest scorer in European football's top 5 leagues in the last 10 to 12 years. Oh, what a goal! Arsenal, you're fucking finished! Watkins, what did I tell you? Complete striker. Yeah? Mixed race excellence. Olivier Watkins forces home the header from point blank range, smashed across the face of the box by, I don't actually know who that was. Was it Trezeguet again? Let's go again through the goal. Douglas Luiz with the, he has sprayed it. He has literally crossfield ball of dreams, that is. And that is Ross Barkley. Beautiful. That's football. That's football. Why can't my club with all these fucking fancy players do any of that? That's lovely stuff. Love that. It's a beautiful crossfield ball that has found Barkley. He is taking it on the volley with his left foot. It is, what a goal. The 40-yard crossfield pass from Aston Villa. Right, from Douglas Luiz, Aston Villa's Douglas Luiz. He's found Barkley on the volley with his left foot. He's pinged that cross in. First time. And Watkins, with the pace, flings himself in front of Kieran Tierney. And Barkley is going for another. It's Grealish. Grealish! Luiz. Oh my God, they're going for a third. Barkley dinks it. Far post. Grealish. Block shot. Oh my God. Arsenal getting battered. Battered! Embarrassing. Embarrassing. No idea. No clue. Yeah, that's you. Yeah, is that you? Is that you? Is that your club? Yeah, is that your manager? Yeah. Fix up, lads. What's going on? 2-0 down at home. Arsenal Football Club are in a lot of trouble here. And I've got to be honest, they have been totally outclassed. Totally deserved lead from Aston Villa. Beautiful. Well done. Very well done. They've done some fantastic moves in the market. That's how you do it. Look at the right back. Look at the right back. Look at him. He's come from Nottingham Forest, lads. Nottingham fucking Forest, lads. Who do we get from Nottingham Forest? Who do we get? No, we don't get anyone from Forest, do we? We don't have that vision. We can get a Carl Jenkinson from Charlton and then send him to Forest eventually after like 8 years of fraudulence. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. They've given Ross Barkley new life. They really have. I love what they've done. I really do like Douglas Luiz. He's a Manchester City player that needs to be respected, but couldn't get a passport or a work permit or whatever the hell it was. Martinez is actually Arsenal's best goalkeeper. Please pay some respect. Jack Grealish, one of the best players in the league. Yeah. Olivier Watkini. Yeah. Complete. Okay. Embarrassing. I don't even want to hear it. I mean, I've given it all the big un. You're giving it all the big un, yeah? Giving it all the big un by beating United. United are shit at home, bro. Wake up. Do something, you frauds. Jesus Christ. Let's go. Whip it in, bro. Whip it in. Oh, that's it. You've left him in the mud. Tierney has broken an ankle. Far post cross. Look at the way that Emilio Martinez has come to claim that one. Beautifully done. Look at the confidence in that. Jack Grealish has found Watkins inside the area. And Watkins has shut your mouth. 3-0. I don't ever want to hear it. I'm never wrong. What did I tell you? DJ, back me up. Who's my striker? Who is my Donny? Watkins has put Arsenal in the mud. Arsenal are a finished football club right now. They're losing 3-0 at home. Olivier Watkins has just got his second of the day. A beautiful run by Jack Grealish, who has just bullied Hector Bellerin off of him. Robert Holding is absolutely clueless as to where he should be positionally. Gabriel has tried to cover for him, but it's too late because Watkins has taken one touch. And that touch is to bang it home first time, baby. Bottom corner. Bernd Leno, what are you doing here? Through the legs. He's got nutmegged. Oh, fucking hell. What am I doing this for? Doing this. Oh, yeah. Oh, you love to see it. You love to... Fuck off. This is what you've offered me. Do you know... I've got a confession to make. I've paid for the game. So who is the fucking clown? Yeah, who is the fucking clown? This is what I paid for. You paid for this! Yeah? You fucking having a laugh. 3-0 at home. We're going to have to think about what exactly is going on here. We're going to have to go into a little bit more detail. I'm going to be getting some thoughts of some fellow Arsenal YouTubers over the coming days. We're going to be doing some StreamYard chats. If you'd like to see any YouTubers in particular feature, please do leave their ats in the comment section below and I'll get in contact and see if they're up for it. I need other opinions. So far, I have been kidding myself into thinking that this is... that this is something that it clearly isn't. There's clearly a long way to go, lads. There's clearly a lot of work to do. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has now been put through the middle again. It is interesting to see him cutting inside and always head down and shrugging his shoulders these days. The body language is awful. Jack Grealish is actually running rings around Hector Bellerin. I think he's having fun and he realises that, what has Ross Barkley just done? Oh! You know, when you're playing football when you're at school and you're playing football against people who are in the year below, you actually start to do tricks, yeah, because you know that these are dead ballers, they're kids, yeah, and if they try to push you, you will elbow them in the head, yeah. You know that you're already 4-7 to 9-0 up, with 12 minutes gone. So you're just doing bits, yeah? You think you're Ronaldinho. All the tricks coming up, back heels, flick ups, yeah? That's what Villa are doing to Arsenal right now. They're mugging us off. I'm seeing Ross Barkley is doing croquetas, yeah? Oh, what an embarrassment. What a letdown. So that's it then. That's it. You know, I kidded myself. I kidded myself into thinking that so far this season, Arsenal have done exactly what they're supposed to do in beating the likes of Fulham, Sheffield United and West Ham United. Bear in mind that Fulham and West Ham United dominated Arsenal. Yeah? They dominated you. It's embarrassing. I don't like hearing that. It's embarrassing. The saving grace is that you're supposed to lose to Manchester City. You're supposed to lose to Liverpool. But you're not supposed to lose to Leicester if you're a serious club. If you're a serious Don looking for top four. Well, City conceded 5 past them, so that's a load of bollocks, isn't it? Well, for the purposes of this argument, you're not supposed to lose to your top 4 rivals. We cancel that defeat out because we've beaten Manchester United away from home. But this, no, lads, no. So Villa really are back. A club who've won the first division themselves before, a club who have history and title European trophies. A dream of Europe. Yeah? This is a side who have to be respected. I don't think we've paid them enough respect today, but it is also... Oh my God. It is also possible we've paid them too much respect. I'm not sure that it's that. I just don't think we've got any other idea. We are void, null and void of ideas. The ideas factory's been shut down. This is what Big Brother's going to be like. No creativity. Patterns of play that resemble an Emery style. I mean, goodness me, oh, fuck hell, mate. Why have you done this? Why have I actually logged on for this? I could have been £15, yeah, £15, 15 muggy pounds. You're a knobhead. You are. You're a fucking knobhead. Excuse my French, but sorry. It serves you right. You've been treated to a beautiful game of football. You have, because Aston Villa are showing incredible signs of progression. It is quite amazing, isn't it, how a club the size of Arsenal can take 17 years in transition. And Aston Villa have gone from potential relegation fodder 3 months ago to they've smashed 7 past Liverpool. They've beaten Liverpool 7-2. They've been in and around the European spots, and now they're going to be dreaming of that again. Sad times for Arsenal Football Club. 3-0 down, and still, if I'm honest, not really able to make anything happen. We've got El Neni doing circles in the middle of the park, but has to go sideways. Very disappointing football so far, lads. There is going to be an inquest. The Spanish Inquisition will begin. Mikel, how do you plead? Dean Smith. Can I just get a round of applause for Dean Smith? Can we get some espresso emojis, some FA Cup trophies up for Dean Smith? He's doing bits. This is very impressive. I'm not going to lie. There is plenty of super chats to be going through. I'm going to come to you right now. Purple Aki says, is Bruno the best midfielder after Kevin De Bruyne? Well, I mean, not in my opinion, but he has got, statistically, he's broken a record, hasn't he, for the most goal contributions, I think, in his first 15 away games or something silly like that. I don't know. Some ridiculous stat. Anyhow, Ethsham Ul Hassan, I hope I said that right, sorry mate. Ethsham Ul Hassan says, how would you react if Spurs win the league? If Spurs win the league, I'm out. I will be out. That's it for me. I'll just have to take a break. There will be what they call, I guess, a sabbatical. I'll be on my A gap year. I'll be on another gap year. Be great. I love the last one. Be fantastic. Hector Bellerin. Oh, you have actually been mugged off there. You're moaning at the... Oh, don't moan at the linesman. You tight shorts. Yeah? Wow, we've been mugged off. We've been mugged off there. Brilliant. Look at the way that Martinez came to claim it. The rolled out throw. Jack Grealish on a 60-yard run. The through ball, timed run to perfection. Watkins with the first time finish with a left foot. I want to see... Oh, my God. 7 minutes of pain left. Alex Sandusky says, you and True Geordie mugging off Newcastle and Arsenal is the best thing on YouTube. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No. The best thing on Arsenal is goal compilations, yeah? From the late 90s and early noughties. Yeah? That's the best thing about Arsenal. Full stop. Full stop. Finn. Yeah? Finn. Finn. Yeah? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Here we are. No ideas, no ideas, no help. Tierney getting no help, no options. Ceballos! Listen, he's a fraud. He's a fucking fraud, that one. I'm telling you, he's a fucking fraud. I'll tell you why he's a fraud, yeah? Listen to this. I'm going back. I'm rewinding the game. I don't give a fuck about the game anymore. I'm rewinding it, sorry. Here he is. Tierney is looking for an option. Ceballos is hiding behind a fucking Aston Villa midfielder. You are hiding behind Barkley. Now you're hiding behind Luiz. He's a shirker and he don't want the ball. He's scared. Shook one. You're one of them shook ones. Mobb Deep did a whole fucking album about you. Oh, good God. I don't like that when he starts pointing. Pass it over there. Look, he's free. No, make yourself free. Yeah, okay. So 3-0 down. Why are you shouting? 85th minute, sorry. Oh, let's have a cracker, eh? Cheese and crackers. Hey, beautiful scenes. Well. Well, club. My fucking club, yeah? Hey. You love to make my life difficult, don't you? You love it. You love to make my life difficult. They're going for a fourth. Oh my God. Look at how they've got us panicking like this. Shook. Scared. Snowflakeville. Snowflake FC. Real football dons. They've actually done it. Real football dons. Barkley. Football don. Yeah? Grealish. Football Donny. Watkini. Elite. Elite. Even McGinn. He understands football. Left-footed. Angles. It's like Granit Xhaka if he could run. Do you know what I mean? Incredible. Ah, dear. What's happened to Granit Xhaka as well? Is he just... Is it confirmed now what all the people were saying initially? Or what? What's happening? Oh, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of this fraudulence. It's not a surprise anymore. This Premier League has been unpredictable as anything, but this one, I think you could have really predicted. Arsenal don't create anything. Emiliano, bro. Oh, what a beautiful justification of his decision to make a move to Aston Villa for first team football when on the first return visit to the Emirates, he picks himself up a clean sheet in a 3-0 duppying of his former club. You couldn't write it. You just, well, you could really. You could, couldn't you? Predictable. Max says Barkley and Grealish are better than Bruno and Kevin De Bruyne. Brenton Lalu says, Hugh, I've changed channels. I'm watching Madrid versus Valencia now. I'm taking a break from my club. For your sanity, for your peace of mind, for your health. I hear you. Patrick Vargas says, hello, darkness, my old friend. Arsenal have come to lose once again. Yeah, Arsenal have come to lose once again. And they do it in style, don't they? They do it in style. Well, oh, well. The changes didn't work, did they? The changes did not work, did they? In fact, It was 7 minutes after the change. Oh, I can't be. I was just. Seno SA! By far the most fraudulent team out. I will just change the title of the stream. If you are new to the channel, please do drop the video a damn like. It is massively appreciated. And subscribe if you're new as well. We got plenty of footballing content coming for the RDS on a daily basis. A lot of it is going to be me moaning at the state of my football club, who really have confirmed themselves today again, yet again, as mid-table mediocrity. I think we really have to reevaluate our expectations as Arsenal fans and just bite the bullet in terms of the fact that after 8 games, we have won 4 and lost 4. And, you know, you just can't really be taken seriously if you're losing 4 of your first 8 and you're looking for Europe. We're still, you know, going to be difficult to beat for most. It is very impressive what Aston Villa have done. They've only lost to Southampton at 4-3. Leeds United with a 3-0 win. Just unbelievable. You know what works against a team like Aston Villa is going to be teams who have a style, a philosophy of actually playing football. That's what a Hasenhüttl side is. That's what Leeds United are. They're brave. They go for it. And they're confident in the style of play. This is leaving a lot of questions to be answered for Mikel Arteta. Here is a free kick in the 90th minute for Nicola Pepe on the on the right-hand side. He's going to take it left-footed. He can't beat the first man with the cross. I mean, it's actually embarrassing how consistently bad Arsenal are all over the park. Shocking. Really, really shocking. What have we created today? The best opportunity, I think, has got to be Alexander Lacazette's header. The headed effort from Kieran Tierney's cross, and even that was a little bit of a hit and a hope thing, wasn't it? Three 0 down at home to Aston Villa. Incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. No. Willian, we're going to have to talk about some of these players and why they keep getting into the team. Partey coming off is so unfortunate as well. If he is injured, that could be a massive miss. God. And we're really looking like we're back to square one in terms of where the side were before the window. Barring who? Gabriel and William. So, yeah, very unfortunate. Arsenal seconds away from having this defeat confirmed. Aston Villa 3-0 up with 3 men around this free kick, taking their time. We've got Jack Grealish, Douglas Luiz and Ross Barkley all about to... Okay, Grealish tips it off to Barkley, takes it forward, goes back to Grealish, and Grealish has won himself another free kick. And this is going to be the end of the game, basically, isn't it? They're going to run the clock down into the corner. You would think that they'd be after the clean sheet. That would be a very, very good look for Dean Smith and Aston Villa in general. Tom Baird says, Arteta is not good enough. Arteta out. Sharia says, people have to understand that Arteta is out of his depth before it's too late. We are making Aston Villa look like a prime Barcelona. Tom Snack says, don't worry, Willian will start the next game. And DJ has called Mikel Arteta the La Masia Emery, with Ross Barkley taking a shot from 20 yards. Parried by Bernd Leno. What? I mean... Arsenal Football Club. Trust the process. Hashtag.
I would say that, be excited.
Abby Singh Zing, I don't know why I said that. Abby Singh says, only Arsenal can reject Ziyech for Willian. I mean, if that is actually something that Arsenal have done, then Jesus Christ. I mean, he was sitting there the whole time, but if Arsenal were actually interested in him or in for him and they've chosen Willian, then I'd finish the club. Matter of seconds now before this one is called. I do believe this will be the last attack. Jack Grealish has gone on another 40-yard darting run. He has been tackled, pickpocketed by Rob Holding and Willian. Sorry, not Willian. So used to seeing Willian out there. And Pepe can break free. Nketiah has found Bukayo Saka. Saka looking for somewhere to go, and he has been caught napping. And that is, lads, the end of that. That is the full-time whistle. Arsenal have finished this one. Looking like absolute frauds. A 3-0 win for Aston Villa at the Emirates. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Who is actually to blame for this? How much do we owe this result to the style of play, the confidence as well, the setup that Aston Villa and Dean Smith have employed? And how much of this is down to the way that Arsenal have mugged themselves off? The lineup. Leno Tierney, Gabriel Holding, Saka, Elneny, Thomas, Bellerin, Aubameyang, Lacazette, Willian. Who really performed well today? Gabriel was quite good. He was okay, I guess. Tierney is trying to make things happen. A very disappointing end to a very disappointing game. And really and truly, let's talk about some of the decisions that this manager is making that we really do have to ask questions about. How is Lacazette starting when he is missing absolute sitters from close range on a consistent basis? Why can he not hit the target with headers from inside the goal? Is Nketiah actually on his cart in terms of starting now? It seems very confusing even to have watched midweek on a couple of occasions now Joe Willock performing at a very high level, creating chances, scoring goals, working hard, winning the ball back, and telling him that he has got to, earn this place. But yet we are seeing consistent levels of fraudulent activity from a Brazilian on the wing who starts every game. What is going on here, lads? Is this some kind of glitch in the Matrix, or is there a cover-up? Have they done a little dodgy deal that says that he starts a particular amount of minutes? Otherwise, Kia doesn't let the deal happen. Arsenal Football Club currently languishing in the bottom half. That's right, the bottom half of the Premier League table. Let's have a little look-see, shall we? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. It's not the end of the world. It is still early doors. But I'll tell you what, lads. We're running out of time to make this right. The two opportunities that this football club have had to prove that they deserve to be in and around the conversation, at least for top four, you have failed! You have failed! The big games, you've failed. Manchester United, yeah, that's a given. The Leicester City game is a game we expect to take something from. We need to be taking points from the likes of Aston Villa. If you are losing 3-0 at home to an Aston Villa. Oh, good God. It's going to be a long season, lads. And I'm not convinced right now that Arsenal are actually much better off than they were last year. For crying out loud, you've only got to look at the team that's finished that game. It's the same lineup, plus Gabriel. What's new about that? I could understand the papering over the cracks, perhaps the let's get a structural integrity thing going on, let's make ourselves more difficult to beat, right? I can understand that. Especially last season, when you know things are falling apart. But right now, we're supposed to be looking forward. Right now, I'm not seeing enough faith in your own players that they can go and take hold of a game. Why are we the bull? We are the bull, and the opposition are the matador. They are playing with us. Fulham got the better of us in terms of the football quality. They did. They got the better of us. Yes, convincing win. Okay. But worrying signs can be picked up from wins. The worrying thing is, if you're setting up defensively, if you don't have any creativity, if your whole game is about staying in the game until as late as possible and trying picking a plucky little winner and clinging onto it, and you're getting duppies 3-0 at home, we've got an issue. We've got an issue. We've got a very big issue. 8 games gone. Won 4, lost 4. Scored 9! 9 goals in 8 games. Disgraceful. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Newcastle have scored more goals than Arsenal this season. Newcastle United, Brighton, Leeds, Manchester United, City, Palace, Everton, obviously Villa. So, they've all... Wow. Arsenal... Oh my God. This is very, very dangerous. If confidence starts to slip, you worry about the mentality of players who you know are already fragile. And on paper, Arsenal will be they will have been expected to get 3 points from this Aston Villa game. You will be expected to get 3 points away to Leeds. Do you have confidence that Arsenal are going to be able to pull that off right now? Especially if the 2-week break means that the likes of Calvin Phillips are back and available again. Do you actually have confidence that the following game against Wolves, that Arsenal are going to be up for it? Do you have confidence that in their next game at the London at Tottenham Stadium, what's it called? Is it Tottenham's? The Toilet Bowl. The North London derby. Leeds, Wolves, and Spurs are Arsenal's next 3 games. Leeds, Wolves, and Spurs. Huh. Oh, mate. That should be 9 points. Where I'm from, yeah, that is 9 points. You're disrespecting you're disrespecting me by not making that 9 points. Yeah? Disrespecting yourself. This is where we are though, lads. The reality is we're going to have to go in depth. We're going to have a little look, see what exactly is going on here. I'm going to be doing some analysis of the game, finding out exactly what I guess was the plan. I'll be listening to all the post-match interviews and press conferences, especially from Mikel Arteta, just to see exactly what his excuse is. And there is going to be an excuse. Hopefully he doesn't pull any punches. He doesn't sometimes, and I do appreciate that. I've got to give all the credit today to Aston Villa, though. I've been very impressed with what they've done this season. I love the fact that a club with the history that they do, who were a much, more relevant side consistently when I was younger anyway, are back and playing some fantastic football that their fans should be proud of. Wow, that's so exciting. You've got a brilliant striker up top. You've got one of the best players in the country out wide. You've got a real balance in midfield with Douglas Luiz, who would have been a Man City player, and McGinn with Barkley. It's Cash out wide with Mings and Martinez. Those are some elite. You got some elite dons. Plus, you've got a balance and a manager who is clearly making it his job to play with a style that they can be proud of. There's getting a job done, and that is, I think, what Arteta is about. It is Simeone. He looks like he is a Simeone-type manager. It is defensive stuff, and we have seen that he is capable of doing that and doing it against the best and coming out on top. What we haven't seen yet is if he can take a game to an opposition, if we can control the tempo, if we can make things happen the way we want them to happen. Especially when you're playing the cannon fodder, especially when you're playing sides who are going to be sitting back and expect you to unlock the key. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new, and drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. For now though, I'm going to love you and leave you. Ah, mate. What kind of video do you want? What kind of video do you want next? I can't do an Arsenal. We're doing an Arsenal video in the morning. We're not doing it tonight. I'm not giving these dons my life like that. These dons. Football is very strange right now, right? It's very strange. And some very unpredictable things are going to be happening. But what I want to see from Mikel Arteta is some really ruthless decision making, if at all possible. Because what we have seen so far is that he is quite clearly, and I do mean Willian when I say this, if I'm honest, but there are other examples. He is quite clearly what's the word? Favoritizing? No, what's the word? Favouring. He is quite clearly favouring, or just like extremely loyal to these players who haven't been good enough for a hot minute. There is more, of course. Tactically, it leaves a lot to be desired. We seem to be, a little bit reactionary. Prevention is better than cure, isn't it? You want to act as quickly as possible. I am not for a second suggesting that this is calling for his head. That is foolishness. We are working with a man that we have been given. That is what we've got to do. You've got to face up to the facts that this is our manager right now. I'm also very keen for him to, as quickly as possible, start learning from his mistakes, because as it stands, 4 defeats out of 8 is totally unacceptable for a club of the stature who spend as much money on wages, let alone transfer fees alone, as Arsenal Football Club do. That much I think we can all agree on. If you are new to the stream, please do smash the hell out of the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video. Which I'm actually going to see. Oh yeah, you guys, you let me know in the chat which one you want. You want career mode. Wow, a lot of career modes. Yeah, we are going to be doing a lot of career mode incoming, okay? Basically, what happened was the Premier League blocked my career mode video. I think when they unveil the teams with the lineups, I think the tracker or whatever has actually picked up that footage as actual Premier League highlights, and they've blocked it worldwide. So I've had to edit the videos and cut those bits out so that I can re-upload them. When that's done, I think it should even be done now. The processing's taken a while. If it's done, the next one will be ready for that ass. Late night fraudulence, of course. Don't worry yourselves. That will be happening. I'm going to be doing some weekend league as well. I need 6 more wins to get my cards. And we'll be back in the morning with paper talk or a look over at the Arsenal game. Probably both, if I'm honest. Fancy Premier League. I'm getting a lot of requests to go over the Fancy Premier League. We will do that in a late night fraudulence. Don't worry yourselves. However, for the sake of it, I'm going to go and show you the leader in the Fraud Gang Discord League, and that is, let's just bring you over here. So far, it is Henrik Wickman. Well done, Henrik. You're absolutely smashing the opposition to smithereens so far. Let's have a look at his side. And still undisputed, 62 points this week. He has Hugo Lloris, Kilman, Zuma, Chilwell, with Salah, Grealish, Son, Rashford, Calvert-Lewin, Kane, Bamford, and a couple of points off the bench as well. That is our league leader as it stands. He is sharing the limelight today with Greg Walters and Rayan Al-Rehaili. Congratulations to all three of you. Hope you can keep it going. There is a lovely prize for the winner. If you're not involved in the Fantasy Premier League, there's a link on my Twitter. You can join for the new game week. If you are, make sure that you forget to do yours once in a while so I can catch you up. Cheers, my son. Here we go. Here's a little stat for you. We love a little stat occasionally. Arsenal have gone 384 minutes without an open play league goal. Jeez, that is extremely worrying. And I've got to admit, it is very worrying how Arsenal do lack so much creativity. You know, there are plenty of systems that we can employ that will enable us to get the best out of some really, you know, talented players. And I do think that we've made progress. Please let that be known. We are definitely a much better pressing team. However, it's not just out of possession that you want to be good with it. You know that we can do that now. We've seen that against the likes of City, Chelsea, Liverpool. But in terms of creativity, you know, there are other options that we could be taking advantage of. We really do need a player as well in the window. Whether this is a Schloberschley or an OR or whoever else it is, we need a player who can play in the half space, who can see things happen between the lines and is able to create chances. It's not necessarily about assists, but just able to open the game up by seeing between the lines. And it would be fantastic if we could, you know, be able to do as much work down the left-hand side as I think we do. Sorry, as much work down the right-hand side as I think we do down the left-hand side. Anyhow, Liverpool lost 7-2 to Aston Villa, as is being pointed out to me in the chat. So there is that. But, you know, Liverpool, I don't know. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't compare Arsenal to Liverpool. Not anymore. Once upon a time when Brendan Rodgers was sat taking notes from Arsene Wenger, I would have had it. But now it's just not the case, is it? We're just not in that conversation anymore. I know that you can beat them on the day, but ultimately Arsenal have got to reassess where they stand in terms of the footballing elite now. These games are pivotal. And given time, I'm sure that Arsenal will come through these. However, I've got no doubt as well that there will be a lot of people asking a lot of questions and fuming after today. 3-0 to Aston Villa, not the result that I was expecting or hoping for. So, Dawson Malinowski, he says, blame cannot be only on Arteta. Speaking as a Chelsea supporter, those players were disgraceful. If Arteta continues to play the same way, then you are done. Purple Aki saying Arteta is playing Van Gaal ball. And Richard Matthews is the newest member of the True Fraud Gang Members Club. You are massively appreciated.
I'm so happy, believe me. I'm so happy.
Okay, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. It has been well, I was going to say it's been a lot of fun. It really hasn't been a lot of fun. It's been quite painful, but then... The arse! What do we expect? Much love to your mothers for tuning in. If you could drop the video a damn like on your way out, that'd be much appreciated. But for now, I've been Hugh Wizzy, and this has been absolutely fraudulent beyond belief. Peace.